Is this the one problem with Barraskewda Shiny, is that the color of the fins don't change? But other than that, that's the only thing. And they wouldn't even have to get, like, that deep a change. I think they could change from being like an orange red to more of a crimson red, and that would be good enough. But that's alright. Damn. I really like how, you know, when I'm hunting for Arrokuda, then nothing but Barraskewda will show up. But if I'm actually hunting for Barraskewda, all of a sudden it's just as rare as it was always supposed to be. Iron, what do I have against catching another Arrokuda and evolving it? Everything. I just, you know, these Barraskewda are here, right? I'd rather see the shiny in the wild and see the shiny sparkles there. I think that would be so much more cooler than just merely evolving it. Evolving another Arrokuda. I heard something over here, but it probably despawned. Nope, 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 nope. Don't despawn on me. Both you guys, come over this way. We are actually, I just realized we are very close to going over odds again. Which would mean that the Dunsparce hat could no longer stay with us. Those are the rules. If I go over odds on a hunt, then the hat has to change. I didn't think about that till just now. I think I'm gonna need hat suggestions. We got some time, but damn, like, how am I gonna have two hunts go over Shiny Charm odds? Like, what even is the point of the Shiny Charm? I get that maybe, you know, the, gosh darn, whatever, murder method odds might be borked or whatever. If that's the case. I don't know that it is, but if it's the case. But at the very least, I should be getting these things before Shiny Charm odds. I mean, come on, man. So this is it, guys. Alright, real quick. 1,365. This is odds. If I don't find it in the next encounter, then, you know, the Dunsparce has to leave us, unfortunately. That's it, guys. Dunsparce gotta go. Here it is. Right here. Dunsparce, he gone. That's so sad. So sad that Dunsparce had to leave us like that. It's okay, though. We're gonna think of something else. Alright, okay. And there it is. Pyukumuku hat. That actually looks pretty adorable. I'm keeping it. Kind of looks like a beanie or something like that. The Pyukumuku, it looks like it has food poisoning. Poor Pyukumuku, looking a little green over here. Maybe it's just seasick or something. I've been out here on the open water for God knows how long. It does kind of look like a beret, doesn't it? It looks kind of like a green beret, actually. If I had the regular Pyukumuku, it could look like a raspberry beret. Do I like Galarian Slowpoke? It's alright. I think it's shiny is a little obnoxious. It's like too bright yellow. It reminds me a kind of your shiny Shiinotic. I'm pretty sure whoever designed shiny Shiinotic designed the shiny for this other Pokemon, the Galarian Slowpoke, because it uses that same bright yellow. And if you hate the Galarian Slowpoke, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. That would make a good hat. If I had a Galarian Slowpoke, I could use that as a hat instead of the Pyukumuku. What do you guys think about that? I actually do have a Galarian Slowpoke I can use for it. You guys want that instead? I think we should do it. I think that sounds fitting for right now. Alright, boom. Whoa, it's too big. Shit. I'm gonna have to make it smaller real quick, but it's gonna have to be way smaller. Oh, it's not that small. Look at this. Aha. Yeah. Like that. It's my new hat, guys. Galarian Slowpoke. Ginger, you think the Galarian Slowpoke looks like pink lemonade flavored Laffy Taffy? That is very specific. I do not really eat Laffy Taffy. Even when I was a kid, I didn't eat Laffy Taffy, because when I was a kid, I would eat it. I was so afraid because it was so sticky, so tacky, that it would like pull out a filling or something like that. It's the same reason why I don't eat Milk Duds anymore. Is because I was so afraid I would pull out a filling and be in big trouble about it. I'm one of those crazy people that like takes bites out of their ice cream. Some people can sit there. My brother can sit there and just lick ice cream until it's gone, but at that point it's like all melted and whatever. It takes forever to eat ice cream. When I eat ice cream, I'm taking like bites out of it. You can see, like, the chomp marks I have taken out of my ice cream. That's how I go at it, man. I just go, ow. Oh, Amphi, just some DiGiorno's. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno's. Literally, nobody has ever confused DiGiorno's for delivery pizza. Just saying. Maybe back in the day when it used to be better, but I swear to God, DiGiorno's has gone to crap, in my opinion. No. Why are there so many Gyarados on my screen? I don't like them. Well, the Super Blade, I'd rather, like, live like I live in a library. You know what my shiny reactions are actually like? They're like I have goddamn neighbors, which I do. And I certainly don't fake my reactions, because that would be dumb. And I have more integrity than that. Come on. No. Barraskewda, only Barraskewda. Ah, god damn it. I can't call the Barraskewda over without, you know, calling over like 5 other Aracudas. I get Barraskewda and Aracuda confused sometimes. I call them Araskewda and then Barracuda, and that doesn't make sense because they're both Barracudas. Oh no, you despawned, you piece of shit! I was not that far away. God damn it! I'm so mad right now. That stupid Barraskewda. That was probably the shiny, too. This is the problem with this hunt, right? When things spawn in the overworld, that's when their shininess is determined. And because of that, if something despawns, I could be despawning the shiny. This is the real issue here with the stupid Barraskewda hunt, because shit keeps despawning on me. I'm so mad about this. See, I just despawned another Barraskewda. Screw this hunt. I'm getting a little salty about it now. Oh, goddamn. And the problem on this route, particularly, usually on most routes, you have to go pretty far away before you totally despawn a Pokemon. But in this route, it seems like you don't have to go that far away at all, man. Dabby, I can't even, like, picture in my mind's ear how, Bugs Bunny says Los Angeles. I know how he says Albuquerque. Yeah, I should have taken the left point at Albuquerque. But I don't know how he says Los Angeles. The Magikarp's so useless, man. Oh my god. Oh, that's a Gyarados. Shit. Shit. I made it. Oh god. Yes, Reactive Raichu. No, it's not, definitely not for children. It's actually funny. That exact phrase, shit, is what gave the movie The King's Speech an R rating. Because it's apparently not allowed to curse that many times, and they wanted a PG or a PG-13 rating for it. And the MPAA said, no, you curse too much. Because there's one scene where the king is trying to get rid of his stutter by cursing. And he just says it. Just like says shit. Just like that. It's amazing. That's Joe, the best way to get shinies is, well, A, to have the shiny charm. That's a big part of it. B, I would probably recommend, I mean, if you want to do Masuda method, you can do that. That's got flat odds of 1 in 512. You can also do the murder method here, which has, admittingly, probably lower odds, but still, I think is more fun. Sometimes the odds are, you know, sometimes you get a shiny quickly, sometimes it takes a long time. And whether or not you're doing murder method, whether or not you're doing Masuda method, is still going to be the case. Some hunts are going to be long, some hunts are going to be short. That's just RNG for you. Oi, brothers. Come on. Both of you. Hey, we're going this way. Yes. Come on. Alright. Let's see if this thing still spawned over. No, you despawned, you shit ass. Oh my god. Alright, fine. I can't believe that thing despawned on me. I'm so mad about that. I heard another Barraskewda spawn behind me, and I was gonna go after it. I'm like, okay, well, we'll get all these Barraskewda. No. Apparently not. Apparently they will just randomly despawn on you because they hate me. So over Baka, the reason I don't run from the fish at this point is because I need to keep KOing them so that the spawn rate will stay increased. Otherwise, I have a very, very low spawn rate on the Barraskewda. And I'd rather have it be a higher spawn rate. For example, I'm sitting here, I'm actually using a an illuminate lantern to, try and find the Shiny Barraskeewda, or try and get as many things as to spawn as possible. I don't even know if illuminate affects overworld spawns, but just in case it does, I'm using it. I don't know. It's the luck of the draw when you're, shiny hunting like this. It's, I've gotten very fortunate, very lucky with my hunts to this point, where very few of them have taken over 1,000 encounters. And it only is fitting. Nope, don't want you to despawn. Come on, don't want either of you to despawn. It's only fitting that I finally get a longer hunt, Yes, killing Pokemon increases the spawn rate, which, well, literally, the Pokemon website says it. It says, like, literally, KOing Pokemon will cause overworld spawns to occur more frequently for that species for a short amount of time. Right? I'm almost quoting directly from the website. And it's certainly the case. Certainly when I was hunting for Wooloo, I get a lot more Wooloo spawns, despite them only being a 10% spawn. I guess the question is whether or not you believe the Pokemon website, which, I suppose, if you don't believe that the Pokemon website is accurate about the actual shiny rates, then they might not be accurate about this as well, but I think we should take the official word of the Pokemon Company a lot more seriously than some, rando Poketuber who hasn't studied the game's code at all. That's my opinion. Yes, well, Blubber is full. We also don't have any direct data or proof to say to the contrary. All we have is the word of one particularly high member of the Pokemon community, being Serebii Joe, who says, hey, I saw the data, and that's what the game code says. Right? Without showing his work. Right? Without showing which section of the game data he looked at. And maybe he didn't even view all the pertinent game data. I think it would be a lot better if this were more of a cooperative thing. If they, crowdsourced the analysis of the game's data, of the shiny odds. But no, Serebii Joe is keeping coy. He is a guy, he's got his sources. He wants to keep his sources so that only he can have access to them. And that's fine. It's the thing that keeps his website, ticking faster than everybody else's website. And I do really think that Serebii.net is a really great source of information for the entire Pokemon community. But we also need some amount of transparency. Debbie, yes, 1987, that is my birth year. 1987 would be a great encounter number for this shiny to appear on. Honestly, we're in the 1980s. This is all pretty good. The 1980s were the best decade. Had the best music, had the best movies, had other things. Had me. I was born in the 1980s. That's all that you need right there, man. I mean, who the hell knows, right? Literally, the shiny rates have not been confirmed by anybody. Serebii says that the shiny rates only are active 3% of the time or whatever. But literally no data miner has, come out to confirm that. Has come out to verify and say, oh yeah, no, that's, what the shiny rates are. And I really wish just, if one person would just come and say, yeah, no, I agree, I'd be so okay with it. Because I feel like, especially, this is the one thing that the community can't know by trial and error, right? You literally have to go into the game's code and see what's going on with the shiny odds, right? And a select few people, have the ability to download the game's code and look at the game's code and try and figure this out. So I think there's got to be some level of transparency here, right? Where the people in the know got to basically show their work. And several of them have. Several of the data miners have kind of showed the game's code and kind of explained, this is how I think it works. And they're different from what Serebii said. But at the same time, it's also different from the official Pokemon website, what they said. And so it's really, really hard. You've got, 3 different possible options. And as Serebii said himself, you know, shiny odds and our understanding of shiny odds are always evolving, you know. I'm sure he put some shiny odds for a DexNav up when Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was first released. But guess what? We didn't figure out exactly what the hell was going on with DexNav until, gosh darn, almost a year and a half, almost 2 years after the game came out. Like, it was literally within 6 months of the Sun and Moon coming out that we finally understood what DexNav odds were. Everybody, there is not a single person out there that doesn't like following Pokemon. Shit, did I hit the Gyarados anyway? God damn it. All this time I spent avoiding that Gyarados and I came right back out to it. Super Blade, don't know what a G-Max Kangaskhan would look like. Maybe similar to a Mega Kangaskhan. I saw one design for a G-Max Kangaskhan that was like... It was like the Mama Kangaskhan stayed small, but the baby Kangaskhan became Mega, or whatever, came giant, and I said, yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's right, the baby Kangaskhan grew really big, and the Mama Kangaskhan was on top of his head. Unfortunately, Kangaskhan isn't in this game at the moment, which kind of prevents it from being G-Max. That's alright. Super Blade, you're saying Kangaskhan should have the same respect as Charizard. It did have the same respect for Charizard for a while, until they friggin' sat there and nerfed Parental Bond. That shit was insane. I had, in Generation 6, I had a perfect IV, Adamant Kangaskhan, that kicked major frickin' ass. It was amazing. Kira's, that's a good question. How many shinies do I got, bro? It depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for a number of shinies in Sword and Shield? Or are you looking for a number of shinies total? Because I have a full living shiny dex, or I had one through Generation 7. So that's at least... oh, friggin' finally! This Barraskewda finally showed up, people. It looks beautiful. However many shinies I've got in Sword and Shield, it's now +1. Jesus Christ, 2,564 encounters for this stupid freaking Barraskewda. Oh, I'm so freaking happy, guys. You don't even know. It's been so long. It's been so damn long. Almost double shiny charm odds. And murder method, like what even is that? Do the odds work? I don't know. Do they not work? Can't tell you. There's a lack of transparency on the shiny odds. But nonetheless, I did finally find this thing. I'm gonna catch it. We're gonna catch it right now. No more dilly-dallying. Oh man, it actually looks really good. The blue head looks a lot better than I thought it would look. Honestly, the gray looks nice. It kind of offsets the red fins. I'm kind of a fan, dude. Now, a lot of you are asking, why didn't I throw a quick ball there? It's because I kind of don't have any right now, because I forgot to buy them. And in addition to that, I would definitely kill this Barraskewda with any move that Boltund has. So we're just hoping this is a critical capture here. Maybe this is going to do it. We got one shake. Oh, you busted out. You suck. Ah. Critical captures. What are those? Apparently they don't work. Oh, Lord. I've had a lot of Pokemon bust out of critical captures recently, it would seem. But hopefully this one gets cut right here. No, okay, yeah, no. Turns out I have no shiny luck. I have no capture luck. It just dove, which is super. And it's not going to let me throw an Ultra Ball. It's not going to let me throw an Ultra Ball. Perfect. We're going to switch out into something else. Rotom. We're going to switch out to Rotom. And I'll tell you why. Because Rotom actually has Thunder Wave. And it's going to take this dive like a champ. And I'm going to Thunder Wave this stupid Barraskewda. And I'm going to be very careful to not press any other moves. I'm on Thunder Wave. I'm looking at it. I'm double checking. Okay, Thunder Wave. It was paralyzed. Very good. It dove again. Super. I'm going to have to use Thunder Wave again. But I should finally be able to, hopefully capture this thing. I don't know why it decides to dive while it's doing this. That's crazy, man. Alright, here we go. Get caught. You are paralyzed. You are not getting caught. Apparently the catch rate in this is... who the hell knows? Whatever it is, it's ridiculous. I can't damage this thing. Could have takedown or something like that. That would be the last thing I need. It's 3 shakes. We got this? We got it. There we go. Finally. Got this Barraskewda. I have been hunting for the better part of January for this stupid Pokemon, guys. I was just realizing that earlier today. I started this on January 2nd. It is now January the 24th. That's a lot of days. But nevertheless, it looks beautiful. I do love this shiny. Guys, if you were watching on YouTube, this is the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, guys, we are going to see you on the next shiny.